Hello, YouTube world. Well, I'm talking about this little so-called Muslim ban that the liberal media is raising the hell about. Trump just made a few days ago, or said a day ago, and signed the executive order. Now, first, I'd like to put out this is not a Muslim ban. He did not ban Muslims from coming into the United States. And second, it is not a permanent ban. It's only a 120-day ban to do a better vetting process on the refugees coming from Syria. That's all that is. No, for more security stuff like that, who the hell these people are were let in to our country. And I read these articles, stuff like that. And if you study throughout U.S. history, this has been done before. Obama put a ban on Iraqi refugees shortly after he took office for so many days. But I never heard the media say anything about that, but Obama did that. Carter banned Iranians from coming to the United States for like 129, something like that. But Iran put a ban on Iranians coming to the United States for so many days. But nobody didn't say anything about that. FDR banned the Japanese coming to the United States and put Japanese in internment camps after Pearl Harbor. But that's over 60 years ago, so I'm not going to go too much about that. But what gets me, that Obama did the same thing that Trump's doing right now. Pretty much Carter did the same thing that Trump is doing right now. Yet the media did not raise hell with Obama or Carter when they did what they did. But they're raising holy hell with Trump doing what he did when he banned, I think, 7 countries, mostly Muslim countries, yes. But they're not permanent bans. They're just temporary bans till they do a better vetting process to when they start letting these people in the United States. Like he says, immigration, especially illegal immigration, is becoming a big problem in the U.S. If we keep going, we won't have a country no more. Let's face it, we cannot solve the world's problems anyway. And looking at all this, how much they're raising hell over nonsense, Especially I saw this clip yesterday when I saw these bunch of idiots on Capitol referring to how yelling "No justice, no peace." I'm like, really? You're using that little bullshit slogan, "No justice, no peace," because you just like Obama's ban on refugees, when in fact Obama did something like 8 years ago, yet you didn't say nothing about that. And it's kind of weird. There's a lot of countries are supporting Trump on this as well. Including Saudi Arabia. Saudi Arabia is supporting Trump on this ban, believe it or not. Yeah, the Prince of Saudi Arabia is supporting Donald Trump on this ban. Yet Saudi Arabia can house easily, they have a camp there, they can house them. They has like fully furnished a camp there, have all the amenities, electricity, running water, all that. So they can put like 3.7 million refugees in Saudi Arabia if they want to, but they're refusing to let them in. Yet the Syrian refugees don't want to go to Saudi Arabia because they know Saudi Arabia will not bend into their ways. They will not give. They expect, for us, the Western world, to take them in and cater to these people. And and it was kind of weird, Trump. And I read one article too. It made a good point. Obama bombed the hell out of them for the past 8 years. Drones, airstrikes, all that shit. Nobody didn't say a word about a fucking eye on that. Nothing. Yet President Trump, signed a 120-day ban on these countries. Syria, Iran, and Yemen, a few other ones, I believe. And ban for these people to come to the country temporarily to get a better vetting process for issuing these people visas, letting them in, and rightfully so. Yet you call this a Muslim ban. This is not a Muslim ban. You can't just ban Muslims from coming to the United States. You just can't do it. And by the way, I read articles, there's some Muslims in the United States that support this ban, saying yes, this is a good idea, which it is. He's not discriminating against nobody. What he's doing is trying to do a better vetting process. But I've came to realize, the liberal media, because they just hate Trump with a passion, will scrutinize everything that President Trump did. We have probably one of the best choices of presidents in U.S. history in a long damn time, since Reagan, since JFK. The best choice America made. Yet you scrutinize everything this man did. I mean, you didn't do this to Obama. You didn't do it with Bush. I mean, you didn't raise as much hell with President Bush. Look what President Bush did. You didn't do this to him. You treated Bush with a lot more respect than you did Trump. This amazes me. I mean, you're still that pissed off about the election result, you know. And as soon as he comes to office, he's trying to find the right people for the right job. You know, Jeff Sessions is the right man for Attorney General. Yeah, but you kept delaying and boycotting it. You know, Rex Tillman's such a good pick himself, you know. You just like, dragging this along. He's getting pissed, rightfully so. And he fired his acting Attorney General, which I don't blame him. He refused to support him. Like, fine, lady, you're gone. I mean, what President Trump did, as soon as he got in office, he went right to work. He didn't go on vacation. He didn't party for a damn week. He didn't do lavish parties, anything. He went right to work. He's trying to set America back on track again. Yes, he has to do things like this. He's not the only president in U.S. history that did this. You're saying Trump changed history, you know, something like this. He's not the first president that did this. A lot of other presidents have done this in the past. You know, a better vetting process so we can screen these people better before we let them in the United States. Where were you in like 1980 or 79 when Carter banned Iranians come into the United States? Why didn't you raise hell then? Why didn't you raise hell when President Obama banned Iraqi refugees coming to the United States for so many days? Where were you then? Yet, when Trump did something like this, signed that executive order banning Syrian refugees coming to the United States and other countries, including Iran, which Obama himself labeled these countries as terrorist-sponsoring countries. You know, he labeled these countries. President Obama labeled all these countries that Trump banned for coming to the United States temporarily, that Obama himself, President Obama himself, labeled as terrorist organized, terrorist sponsoring countries, pretty much. You know, so Trump took it a step further and banned them temporarily till we get a better vetting process, till we get a better screening process. So it's, before we start letting these people in this country, we don't want ISIS coming in our country freely. We don't want any terrorist organization coming in freely. That's what he's doing. Make sure we're getting the right people in our country. Yet, instead of looking at reason, you know, and looking at reason why he did this, you libtards and you liberals are all over the fucking raising hell, going to airports, protesting, chanting no justice, no peace. None of this nonsense is going to work. You can march all day long, 24 hours, 7 days a week, and when the fuck do you guys even fucking work? You have plenty of time to march, but you have other things to do, you know? I mean, don't you have jobs, go to school, any other responsibilities to do besides this march up down the streets, yelling no justice, no peace? I mean, at least you can get up a new slogan. That's getting kind of old, dude. But that bullshit's going to work. You know, some of my friends, well, some are for it, some are against it. And I told people that those are against it, you know. Trump's not the first one that did this. Carter did this. Obama did this. FDR did something like this. We can go back further and further. I'm sure a lot of other presidents did something like this. And they did it for security reasons. They're not trying to be discriminatory or anything like this, you know. And Iran is a known enemy of the United States right now. So rightfully so, we need to ban Iran again till we get a better system in place. We can start screening some of these Iranians before they start with those who want to come to the United States. The Syrian refugees, all the Syrians would come to the United States. Yemen, I believe, you know, and a few others. I'm not going to name them all, but they want a better screening process before we start letting these people in, and rightfully so. And these countries that Trump is targeting are terrorist sponsoring countries, which Obama himself, President Obama himself, has labeled these countries terrorist sponsoring countries. Yet you libtards are so stupid and so ignorant, are so eager to go on the street to protest and march because you want to scrutinize everything this man did. You know, you using racism, this prejudice, bigotry, you know, the words you hide behind. These words are your crutch. These are the words that you live by. Racist, bigotry, discrimination. Any word that describes, those are the words you hide behind. You hide behind the words like I'll say it again. Racism, you hide behind that word. Bigotry, you hide behind that word. And discrimination, you hide behind those words. Those three words that you hide behind. And it has nothing to do with any of that stuff. All this is a vetting process, a screening process. So you can be a better screening process. And to all our Trump supporters, my fellow Trump supporters out there, we need to support Trump any way we can. Step behind him and let him know we got his back. Even though CNN, Fox News in a lot of cases, NBC, CBS, any of those news organizations who's trying to scrutinize everything this man does, President Trump, who's got in line to be the best president in United States history, that we need to support him. Because these news organizations I just mentioned are going to scrutinize everything that this man did. So we need to stand behind him. And if I have a message to Donald Trump, that there's somebody out here, me, that has his back 100%, and I do everything I can to support President Donald Trump. Anything I can. Well, YouTube world, that's all I got to say about it. Thank you for watching. Have a good day, and God bless you. Bye-bye.